Welcome to True Talk. I'm John Cancio, your host and producer. Today we have a good show and an audience once again with us today. Thank you guys so much for coming. Yeah. You guys are my favorite one, just to tell you. And I don't say that every show, so. No. Today we are going to be discussing different issues, different topics, and you guys want to get involved, just raise your hands and I'll come to you and you can make a comment anytime during the show. So we have Nancy Jones on the show, and she's from BOCES, which is affiliated with Schenectady's Promise. And we have Kay Ackerman from SCED, Schenectady County Embraces Diversity, on the show as well. And Melanie and Marilee, I think they're in the front row here, and they're going to be doing some puppet work. They're puppeteers from Have Puppets Will Travel, right? Okay, so they're going to be doing some puppets, and we're going to play a little game. It's called Call a Joke Out. So we're going to play that at the end of the show. So do that in a little bit. But welcome Nancy Jones to the show. Hi, Nancy. How you doing?
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you for inviting me, John.
Very nice. And you're from BOCES, which is affiliated with Schenectady's Promise, correct?
Yes, it is. BOCES, Capital Region BOCES is actually one of the original organizations that started Schenectady's Promise. I think it was like 5 years ago. And we worked with Schenectady County and with Dr. Kevin Karpowitz, a pediatrician in the area, and the United Way.
What is BOCES? What does BOCES stand for?
BOCES actually stands for Board of Cooperative Educational Services. And the Capital Region BOCES serves 23 school districts in this region.
Okay, so we want to know more about this program. What does this program do?
Well, BOCES supports schools in whatever way we can, whether it's through testing, whether it's through servers, whether it's, you name it, we help school districts in any way, shape, or form. The school support services where I work is actually helps schools with health issues. So we do a lot of the health issues. And
you also deal with racism and race relations as
well? We
We
do, with diversity, and we actually work a lot of times with SCED, and Schenectady's Promise actually works a lot of times with Kay, and so we do partner on many different things. So.
Okay, so how does this work? Do you go to schools?
Well, one of the things we want to talk about today is that we're rolling out new wellness policies this year.
That's what we're going to be talking about today, the wellness policy. And that is basically
September.
They're going to start this new policy in September.
Yeah.
Basically, they're going to be removing vending machines and soda machines from schools.
Yep.
And they're going to be making pizza with wheat bread.
Right.
They're kind of forcing students to
be healthy.
To be healthy.
Well,
so
you have to understand there's a background behind this.
Right.
I mean,
there's a reason.
24% of our young people under the age of 17 are either severely obese or at risk of being obese. So 24% is quarter of the population. That's a huge amount.
Yeah. And we want you guys' opinion on, is this right or is it wrong? So I'm sure we got some different opinions here. So we're going to be touching on that also. So.
Yeah. Well, the other pieces that we're trying to do is improve the health education in schools. And so along with removing all the sugar items and the candy, so when you go to the next basketball game in Schenectady, hopefully you're not going to see candy for sale there. You'll be seeing healthy things, maybe granola bars, I don't know, whatever, but something healthy for people to eat. I know our audience was eating Starburst earlier. There won't be any more Starburst. Sorry, guys.
I guess you could blame that on my audience coordinator.
We're going to have apples and good things like that for everybody. So.
Okay, well, I want to learn a little bit more about you, and then we'll talk about the wellness policy, and we'll get some opinions from the audience.
Okay.
So how long have you been involved in Schenectady's Promise? And
right from the beginning. Right
about
from
5
the
beginning.
Years.
And how long is that? 5 years?
About 5 years we've started it.
Okay, and how did the idea come about?
Well, actually, many of us were talking. We used to meet at like Brugger's Bagels on every Friday morning and talk about this and think of a better way to make Schenectady County a healthier, safer place for kids to grow up. Mm-hmm. And we were like really frustrated because we have so many wonderful agencies here, and everybody's doing good things, but we didn't seem to see any change. And
So were you a part of the development in this program?
yeah, I got to be one of the people who helped form this whole process. So it was really exciting, and the idea behind Schenectady Promise is that hopefully that we'll all work together in concert, because all the research shows if people keep communicating and work together, that you will make a difference eventually. And when people work in silos, you impact people who come to your silo, but you don't impact the whole community. And we want to impact the whole community.
And what brought your interest in this field?
Kids.
Kids?
I
So
love
you've always
children.
enjoyed working with children?
I love children. I work with children in many different arenas throughout my career. So, but since I've been at BOCES, I've been at BOCES for 10 years, and obviously we're an educational institution, but we still deal with the health and wellness of the young people, because young people who are healthier do better test scores.
So
they're more successful in life.
Is BOCES arranging this policy? Wellness policy?
No, actually, the wellness policy came down. It's actually it's sort of like a federal mandate to the states to have the schools deal with this. So in New York State, we were given, I think, 2 years to actually work with all the school districts and the school districts to put together teams within their schools of parents, students, board members, professionals, you name it, health professionals, educational professionals, principals, everybody else, everybody was on this committee in all the different schools. And we had 2 years to actually come up with a plan and have it approved before this September.
So it comes into effect this September.
It comes into effect this September.
Is this for the entire region, or is this New York?
The whole state.
The whole state of New York.
The whole state of New York.
So it's going to be kind of against the law to have vending machines and soda machines.
Well, no, you had to come up with a plan of different ways. So you could have a vending machine, but it'll have like yogurt in it, or granola bars, or healthier choices. Maybe if it has chips in it, they'll be baked chips.
Stuff we don't want to buy, right?